What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. In a bid to tackle the environmental impact of fast fashion, Taiwan's Environment Ministry is launching a new sustainable clothing initiative. Maddie Anstruther has more.
These clothes may look brand new, but they're recycled, part of a new drive for sustainable fashion in Taiwan.
我们的衣服全部都是同一个材质，这就是我们想要从根本解决问题。因为未来这些衣服不要的时候，还是可以直接回收，重新再利用分解。
The fashion industry accounts for about 10% of global carbon emissions, more than international flights and maritime shipping combined, making it one of the planet's most harmful industries. The government is trying to change that, inviting brands and stores to join a new Sustainable Fashion Alliance, which aims to increase textile recycling and efficient use of resources.
采购部分，我们也想要从这个公家机关或者大型的行业开始，那他们在采购一些制服的时候呢，可以去采购利于循环的衣服哈，譬如说是材质比较单一。
Well-known brands such as Decathlon have already joined the alliance, signaling that some in the industry are aware of the changes needed to prevent climate catastrophe.
都有很多不同环保设计的商品，门市都设有维修工作室。那维修工作室呢，就是想要鼓励，就是消费者尽量透过维修代替，就是更换或者是丢弃。
Tackling emissions and waste produced by the textile industry is a key part of Taiwan's net zero by 2050 strategy. The government released guidelines for the sector in 2023, encouraging manufacturers to use recycled materials and clothing distributors to offer recycling services. And this new alliance aims to build on that momentum to help the industry spin a new yarn for a more sustainable future. Andy Xue and Maddie Anstruther for TaiwanPlus.
A Cobbler Shop in Taipei is defying the rise of throwaway culture by keeping the art of shoe repair alive. The shop's second-generation owner has plenty of business, and he says he's not going to retire. Gov't has the story.
65-year-old Gao Qingyuan has been stitching and hammering away in this Taipei cobbler shop since he was a teenager, repairing the city's worn soles and broken heels. The workshop and the vintage equipment inside is his inheritance from his father, who started the business.
因为看爸爸做，然后我小时候玩具中的工具呀。
His siblings went into other trades, but after an apprenticeship that lasted through his student years, Gao continued to work in the shop, wanting to help his aging father. It's been a physically taxing career, taking a toll on his eyesight and, as his wife says, his hands.
你修鞋有刀子很多啊，剪刀什么很多啊，也是常常会有职业伤害啊，可能一刀子不小心划下去就缝了10针了。
Despite the cuts and scars, Gao has made a successful living. And though he's now around the same age as his father was when he retired, Gao says he's not going anywhere. There is still plenty of business, and he has a loyal customer base, many of whose shoe sizes he knows by heart.
我先生刚开始是来修皮鞋，但是之后他连布鞋、一些比较休闲的鞋子也会拿过来修理。
But it's the custom jobs that he remembers most for people who can't get shoes anywhere else.
我最感动就一个新加坡人，就受伤嘛，所以脚变成萎缩了，然后他在新加坡那里做了鞋，没有人愿意跟他修，特别拿到台湾我帮他修。
The shop hasn't changed in years, and there's a comfort in that for his customers, especially those who live abroad. It's a slice of old Taipei they can come back and recognize. And it's proof that even in a modern, consumerist society, there's plenty of demand for quality workmanship and mending. Kama Xu and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
A team of Taiwanese scientists is warning of the threat that rapid climate change poses to mountain ecosystems, both in Taiwan and elsewhere. John Van Trieste takes a look at their findings.
Tea plantations like this are a common sight in the mountains of central Taiwan, but they may soon start to disappear. Already, a warming climate has pushed tea cultivation up to higher, cooler altitudes. And scientists from Taiwan's top research institute warn the effects of climate change are reaching higher and higher each year.
5左右，前20%是11，台湾每年等温线往上7公尺。
These scientists have created a model of climate change in mountains worldwide using satellite and biological data. It's found the rate of warming to be faster than expected in mountainous parts of Alaska and Japan. But Taiwan is far from exempt from this trend.
我们的升温的速度其实是比全球的平均还要来得快的。台湾是一个湿度比较高的地方，所以这个也会造成，就是说最后算出来的气候速度也是相对高的。
Trees like the Taiwan beach, already confined to small pockets of the country's northern mountains, face extinction if they can't adapt or retreat further up the slopes. The team says the speed at which mountains are warming leaves these often overlooked areas in need of conservation, and they hope their findings can help lead to a plan of action. Dolphine Chen and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's indigenous communities are known for their music and dancing, but now one group is combining traditional culture with hip-hop and street dance. Louis Watt traveled to the rural county of Taidong to find out more.
Come on, baby,
Each Saturday morning, these indigenous Taiwan children gather in a classroom in their remote village in eastern Taiwan to learn street dance. It's a rare opportunity to develop performance skills and open their minds to future possibilities.
我想当舞者，我喜欢跳舞，都是一个人的人要扭来扭去，很开心可以跟大家一起跳舞。
They're being taught by 46-year-old Kulasai, who's indigenous too. He previously worked as a choreographer for Taiwanese superstar Jay Chou and a backing dancer for Singaporean singer JJ Lin. Now, Kulasai and his wife have started a school here in Taidong County to give indigenous children in one of Taiwan's poorest areas an outlet for their budding talents.
他真的想从事这一方面的话，我这么小在教他的时候，对他会有一些帮助，跟他让他有一些信心。还有在周末的时候，可以陪他们，不要只是在家里玩手机，来这边跟我一起学跳舞。
Some of Taiwan's biggest-selling singers are indigenous, but many of them were only discovered once they'd moved to one of the big cities, having left behind their hometowns. Many indigenous communities like this one are in the mountains and far from cities, which leaves children with fewer educational resources and fewer chances to take part in extracurricular activities to develop other skills. Kulasai's street dance classes also incorporate Taiwanese indigenous songs and dances. The word bai is an indigenous Taiwan expression of surprise. Kulasai and his wife Biang Tong have taught hundreds of children street dance and hip-hop and say it's a good vehicle to integrate and showcase traditional indigenous culture.
那我们就是截取他们的一些部分的舞蹈，可能就是简单的踏步啊或什么的，然后跟我觉得它其实很好跟美国嘻哈文化是很好的结合，就是它其实本质上没有差太多，就都是平常生活，就是以前祖先教导的东西，或是以前长辈流传下来的东西。
Step by step, this version of street dance, mixing in traditional culture, is helping children here develop not only their stage talent, but also their own modern indigenous identities, growing their confidence to tread their own course in life. Klein Wong and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Before we go, dig into this footage of animals enjoying Easter eggs filled with their favorite treats in a Chilean zoo. I'm Ethan Leo, take care, and I'll see you next time.